Well, good morning. So, what have we got today? Yeah, we're inside because it's cold, wet, and rainy outside. So, our friends over at BestEVMods have sent us out another product for the Kia EV6. This is part 2 to a fantastic part 1 that they already have. Let's take a look. All right, here we go. So, storage for the EV6. We got this one last year, and it just kind of sits right underneath the front bolsters. And obviously, we're designed for storage and for holding your beverage of choice in there. Version 2, this is the one that BestEVMods just sent out, and you can clearly see that there have been some changes made, particularly in the cup holder design, in the coin storage, and how the new back tray is designed. Everything was very symmetrically cut out on this one. I feel that they have now brought your rear storage up a little bit higher and actually separated out some coin holders. You might be able to put a chapstick in there, whatever your heart desires. Hair ties, no big deal. What I have noticed though, is the version 2 is a lot meatier than the version 1. So we have increased the amount of rigidity. We have increased, I want to say maybe the amount of storage just because of how much deeper it is. This clearly has a run up to it with a high fantail back here. You can fit more into the back of these. And thank you, nature, for doing my work for me. They come with the exact same style of anti-slip little mats that the V1 came with as well. And you can see that they actually do their job pretty well, as these all fell out and helped me out here. No marring, no scratching. They seem to do really well. Keeps all the schmutz and gunk out of these. I have no problems with that at all. But let's check some stuff out. So, regular Costco water bottle, it's gonna fit into both of these with no issues. Yeah, it's a smaller water bottle. These are a little bit bigger cut, as they have to be. So, yeah, absolutely no big deal on a water bottle. Let's kick this up a notch. 20 ounce. My wife makes these, and I feel just based solely on Amazon sales that this is a very popular size, but we are not going to fit into either of these new pockets. That's kind of a little bit of a disappointment. I don't really carry around a personal hydration device, but many people do. So I kind of think 20 ounces is the standard. I wish that these would have fit. Something a little bit bigger, you have, anything with an angle cut or a flare on it, that sort of fits in there, but in the V2, it fits considerably better. And one thing I have noticed, I do feel like these are an angle. So your beverage is going to sit like this instead of straight up and down. Whereas in the V2, it feels more like your cup is sitting straight up and down. Moving on to something a little bit bigger, one of the OG Black Rifle jobs. It is barely going to fit, but I guess technically it does fit. In V1, it does not fit into V1. And then any of your regular ceramic jobs, no big deal in V2. V1, again, it fits, but it's leaning. I'm not really sure why it does that, but obviously that's how it was made. I do prefer it to be more up and down. I think that's a little bit better. And of course, you can put a couple different things in there. Clearly, you are not going to be able to put 2 giant cups in there very well. This one's barely hanging on. And then even a smaller Starbucks cup, it fits barely. Whether or not you can get your hand around big ones, I would avoid. But I do feel that the V2 is about the same quality, same mold injection. The quality is there. I do believe that you're getting your money's worth out of it. And I really do like the new design on this. And again, you can clearly see that this has been a deeper cut. It also has a nice flare to it, allowing more storage for the back pocket. And I think that they overall took the best features of V1 and kind of implemented that into a V2. Just to give it that much more flair to it. So bigger cup holders, they've kind of shimmied some stuff around. Personal preference at best, but again, I think that it's fantastic. And these guys are worth their weight in gold to prevent everything from sliding around. Nobody wants to go digging for their stuff. They just want it in where they left it without having to get it. And they all have these cool little pull tabs on here to make it real easy to, let me see if I can get this in there. Well, right here, you can get in there, grab them, pull them out to clean everything out. BestEVMods did a great job with version 2. They did a great job with version 1. I think it's all personal preference on which way you want to go. If you want the coin holders to be smaller, if you want a bigger back storage area, or if you just like everything kind of symmetrical, you are not going to go wrong with either of these. So let's go ahead and get this out to the car and we'll see how each of them fit. We'll be right back. All right. It's not the best of lighting quality because it's been raining here for so long, but you can see that lip absolutely fits just perfect in the lower organizer here in the EV6. And then your square cut cup holders right there, which I am loving so much better than the rounded ones. And then of course there's your accessories right there for USB-C and your 12 volt. And then we'll come back into a slightly more elevated little storage compartment right there. So I think this is a much better, I don't want to say product, but design maybe, because the qualities was there in version 1 and I think they really just upped it in version 2. BestEVMods, thanks again guys for sending a product out to the channel to just do kind of a quick review and a once over on it. I think this version 2 is a much nicer design. Like I just said, the quality is always still there, but I think that you guys just kind of amped it up just a little bit more, and I think you got a real good winner here. Guys, the fit and finish is great on your EV6. I'm trying to get an EV9 right now on the channel. I've got a couple of friends here with them. It's just scheduling's always the key. So thanks again for checking this video out. Again, the link will be in the description for this center console, and I really think you guys are going to enjoy this one. Catch you on the next one.